Welcome back. We're continuing our conversation with global teen leaders attending the 3.Dash Global Peace Summit in New York. We're joined by Maria from Texas and Remy from Tulsa to talk about their projects that promote peace. Maria, let's start with you. You have a project called Pretty Purposeful. Tell us how it got started and what it's designed to do.
So about 4 years ago, my sister and I were watching a documentary about a health condition called obstetric fistula. And I've heard it described as the biggest problem you've never heard of because it's this massive maternal health issue that affects women around the world in developing countries. But it's not discussed enough, partially because of stigma, because it's a really horrible condition for the women physically and socially, and partially because there just isn't enough attention given to maternal health. So my sister and I watched this documentary. We heard about this problem for the first time, and I think I had always known that I had a lot of privilege and I had a special place in society and a lot of opportunities, but this was the first time I really saw the stark contrast between myself and girls my same age who were being married off to older men, enduring an extremely long and painful childbirth process, losing their baby, and then having, on top of that, this horrible condition that caused them a great amount of pain and shame. So that was the birth of our nonprofit.
So tell me what you do. How is the nonprofit organized? What are you trying to achieve?
So we fund repair surgeries, which are about $1,000 each, and we have several different fundraising methods. We sell products on our website that are actually handmade by the patients in our clinics, and 100% of those profits go back to more surgeries. We also put on events. We put on several local events in our communities that both empower girls in our community while raising funds for more surgeries. And we're working now actually on focusing post-op on helping women to be parts of their community again and go from actually being social outcasts to being integral parts of their community. And we're helping them with taking different classes, with reading and writing, and also even some entrepreneurship programs to empower them.
So this really reaches far beyond addressing the medical need, but all of the implications around that.
Right. I think when women are healthy, they're really able to impact their society. So there's definitely a ripple effect with each woman who receives a repair surgery.
How many women do you think you have helped?
We've currently funded about 75 repair surgeries, and we've also been able to refurbish a clinic in Sierra Leone that serves about 300 women per year.
And what are your plans for the future? As you look ahead, how might you expand your work?
So we're currently in 3 countries, in Kenya, Malawi, and Sierra Leone, and we've been able to do that through our partner organizations. So continuing to create partnerships and alliances with other health organizations or fistula foundations and continuing to grow to other countries would be fantastic.
Do you see this as a particular problem in Africa, or one that you would like to address in other countries around the world as well?
Fistula mostly occurs in Africa. It also occurs a little bit in Southeast Asia, but it's mostly concentrated in the highest rates are in the African continent.
Great. Maria, when you look at the work that you do, how is it promoting peace?
I think that healthy and peaceful societies are really built around women. And I think if we can empower women and give them opportunities, especially by helping them to be healthy, I think that's the first step towards them being able to invest in their communities and their societies, and that creates a more peaceful world.
What can people do to help? How can they contribute to your efforts?
I think there's 2 steps. The first is awareness, because fistula is something that's not talked about a lot in the medical world and just anywhere in the developed world. So a lot of our work has been speaking and talking to people about fistula, raising awareness about how many cases there are, what causes it, and then the second part is just fundraising. Repair surgeries are only about $1,000 each, which is a pretty small amount for us, but something that's completely transformative for a woman in the developing world.
Something like that. Oh yeah. Am I still on? Oh yeah.